Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Attack on Titan video. So as you guys know, the next part of the final season is the last part of the Attack on Titan the final season, part 3, the final part, the conclusion arc for Attack on Titan the final season. And animation quality has always been a thing for Attack on Titan, right? I mean, like, for every anime, animation has always been something that is very important for itself, I guess. So let's just talk about how much of improvement will there be for the final season part 3, the final part of Attack on Titan, the final season. Will it be much better than the first few seasons of Attack on Titan? Will it be much better than the first part of the final season? Will it be better than the second part of the final season? So I can't really give a proper answer for this. Obviously no one can actually give a proper answer because we don't really know anything that is detailed about the production, and I'm not very clear about the production as well. I mean, like, I only know like basics of how these things work, so I'm just going to be talking about some basic things. Obviously we're just going to be discussing, giving our speculation to the final season part 3 of Attack on Titan, because, well, this is the final part, this is the actual end of Attack on Titan, the final season of the anime itself. This is the final part, this is the actual last thing, like for real now. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Right, so let's start off with looking at the scheduling for the final season part 3. Obviously, again, we don't know anything much or that is detailed enough for the final season part 3, so we're just going to be using some estimation, some what is it called again, assuming that they start the production for the final season part 3 during April 2022. They have April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, and then February, and then March, and then April. So somewhere around, if they actually airs in April 2023, then they have around 13 months, which is 1 year and 1 month of production time. Obviously, I don't really know much about the pre-production and stuff, so let's just say that they only have 1 year of production for the final season part 3. Logically thinking, with 1 year of schedule or 12 months of production schedule, they can pretty much adapt the final 9 chapters with an easy way. They can go easy with the way they actually basically manage things all around the corner, I guess. The fact that the last 9 chapters is pretty much the hardest chapter to like adapt in the animes, it will also have some challenge behind them. Obviously, having those alliance battle, those things going around in the same time as the rumbling going, it's just going to be a crazy episode if they actually nail it well. But obviously, I do trust Hayashi and his team in this particular final part of the final season. So if we actually also think about the fact that they have already worked on the final season part 1, they are still new on that particular area of work. They haven't actually worked on something that is similar to Attack on Titan, something as big, something as cinematic as Attack on Titan the final season. So they use all of their knowledge in the final season part 1 and add some more improvement in the final season part 2, and we can clearly see how improved the final season part 2 is compared to the final season part 1. I could even say the final season part 2 has some better quality animation or even some cinematic scene than what we got in Wit Studio scene. I mean, like, I'm not disrespecting Wit Studio. Obviously, Wit Studio did an incredible job adapting Attack on Titan, but I'm saying that some scene in the final season part 2 actually surpass Wit Studio's Attack on Titan episode by a lot. I'm not saying, again, I'm not disrespecting any studio right here. I will very much appreciate every single studio that is animating my favorite anime of all time, Attack on Titan. But looking at the final season part 2 though, it is very cinematic. It has the final season, the actual final season vibe. They actually capture the Attack on Titan feeling in the final season part 2. They are improving by a lot in the final season part 2. And guess what they'll do in the final season part 3? They use all of the knowledge in the final season part 2 and add more stuff, add more creativity, add more spiciness in the way they adapt the chapters. So I am pretty positive with the experience that they have for the past 2 parts of the final season. The final season part 3 will definitely be an incredible season in terms of, I mean, like in every aspect, direction, animation quality, OST placement, every single thing in the final season part 3 will pretty much be top tier. I'll probably going to be saying this final season part 3 will probably going to be the best part out of all the final season. Obviously, the final season part 2 has incredible peak moment of Attack on Titan, but I'm not going to be surprised if the final season part 3 surpasses the final season part 2 by miles. And I won't even be surprised if the final season part 3 actually surpass some of Attack on Titan, the old season of Attack on Titan. I mean, like, this is the actual end of the final season. This is the actual end of the anime Attack on Titan. So what's better than giving Attack on Titan, the ending of Attack on Titan, a very perfect adaptation, right? Or a much better adaptation in the anime. I mean, like, with the help of Isayama, now that he is now not busy with his manga chapters, he will definitely influence the story a lot. Obviously, there's going to be probably going to be some changes, some minor changes, obviously. Okay, AOE people out there, please don't take my words out of any context. I'm not saying that there will be AOE for real, but I'm not saying that there won't be AOE for... Now I sounds like hypocrite. Alright, let me just get this straight. For those people who are actually hoping for AOE, anime original ending, I mean, like, you do you, I guess. I'm pretty sure they will still go with the final ending, but with much better execution or some minor changes by Isayama himself. I'm not sure what will it be, but yeah, if you still believe in anime original ending, then go for it. Just believe it until the actual last episode airs. I mean, like, who knows, it might happen, it might not, but I'm not going to like make fun of you guys just because you guys like believe in anime original ending. Obviously, people who are actually going too far on it, I will definitely going to be laughing at you, because bro, stop with the anime original ending every single video, bro. Like, stop it. But yeah, continue back to the topic. The final season part 3, in terms of animation, in terms of how it will be adapted, I am pretty positive that this will be one of the best MAPPA works in history. Like, that sounds pretty exaggerated, but knowing that Yuichiro Hashi is very much passionate about this one particular anime, that he literally accepted the work and he wanted to challenge himself, I am pretty positive that this will be one of his best work of all time, and the final season part 3 will be one of the best season in the whole Attack on Titan. That sounds super stretch, but who knows. Let's watch the season together whenever it actually airs. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. There's no really much of information in this one particular video. It's just me discussing about how much the animation quality will improve or how much the adaptation will be. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.